Meanwhile, concerns are growing that continuous littering and failure to collect refuse in the city of Johannesburg is causing a health hazard. Disgruntled residents accuse service provider Pikitup of poor service delivery, but officials say residents also need to play their part with multiple cleanup campaigns implemented in recent years. Newzroom Africa's Kutullo Madisha has more.
JMPD's Wayne Minar says the litter in the city's public spaces has been rising. As a law enforcement agency, JMPD has in the past issued fines and impounded trucks belonging to illegal dumpers. Minar says it's Pikitup's responsibility to make sure the city remains clean.
The city has got a very big problem when it comes to illegal dumping. People dump where they find open space and then they dump illegally, they dump refuse. The responsibility is on the citizens of Johannesburg to keep the city clean. If there is any dirt or rubble outside one's door or gate, it is the responsibility of the owner of that property to make arrangement for that rubble or dirt to be removed if it is not being removed by anyone else. There's definitely been an increase in illegal dumping. Hence, there was a council resolution that trucks found dumping illegally must be impounded, and there's, for a first offense, a fine of 10,000 rand. For a second offense, the fine is 15,000 rand, and for a third offense, it's 20,000 rand.
Meanwhile, Pikitup says the city is maintained 7 days a week, and the problem remains with the citizens. Spokesperson Muzim Konazi says the community needs to be responsible and maintain its own spaces.
It's counterproductive to expect that people should irresponsibly dispose of waste and Pikitup will pick the waste up and later complain about the same waste. It takes all of us to ensure that Joburg is clean. Remember, our mandate as Pikitup is to collect your waste and clean. Now, the bylaw enforcement resides with the Johannesburg JMPD. Now, it is also the responsibility of residents as well, that when you witness somebody littering or disposing of waste illegally, you contact the GMPD.
A stone's throw away from the richest mile Santon lies the township of Alexandra. Many of the streets remain filthy, littered with rubbish and open drains flowing in the streets. Tapelo Mutibe, who lives in the Selborne section of Alex, has lived here all his life and says the situation in his community is getting worse. Many of the people in his community, especially the unemployed, have opted to recycle to make ends meet. Mutibe believes people need to change their behavior to contribute to solving the global and national environmental challenges.
About the level of cleanliness around my area, around this community as well, like Pikitup doesn't do like its work properly in a good way, because as you can see, garbage is around like pavements. You see, to be honest, I can say we're not doing anything about it. Even the people around the community are throwing away things. They don't care.
Mutibe says campaigns such as Cleaner Joburg from Pikitup sometimes help keep the township clean, but the situation goes back to normal as residents continue to dump their rubbish. For Newzroom Africa on Channel 405, I'm Kutullo Madisha in Alexandra.